I'm going to hand it over once again back to Snehi to wind up this extremely painful day that the equity markets have had.
Asha, absolutely, that sums it up. Extremely painful is the kind of day that we've seen today. A 310-point cut coming in on our Nifty 50 index today, a 1.3% cut and 1.7% cut from the day's highest point is where Nifty is barely struggling to hold on to the 23,000 mark. Remember, at one point in the day, we did slip below the 23,000 mark, close to 22,950, 970 levels. But once again, we are above the 23,000 mark, so well, that's something to be happy about right now. Sensex also lower by 1.5%. A 1,000-point cut coming in fact 1,100-point cut coming in on an intraday basis when it comes to the Sensex. Broader markets also taking it steeper on the chin. It's a big cut coming in over there as well. 2.5% lowers of the Nifty mid-cap indexes. Another 2.5% lowers of the small-cap indexes right now as well. A 400-point cut on that index as well. Advanced decline ratio very steeply in the favor of the declines today. On the back of that, India VIX was also up and away in today's trading session. As high as 6 or 7%, has cooled off slightly and it is at a 4% uptick when it comes to the India VIX. A couple of stocks that were in focus today. Zomato continues the second day in the red. Big tumble coming in on Zomato on the back of pessimistic brokerage notes coming in. Swiggy also had a spillover effect from Zomato, was collateral damage rather, and Swiggy was also lower by roughly 10% in today's trading session. Dixon Tech then 13.5% lower is where that stock was because the PAT has missed our street estimates. Vodafone Idea was down roughly 5% because the company has issued clarification saying that they have no update from the government on the waiving off of the AGR due, so that stock also lower by almost 6%. Oberoi Realty pre-sales was lower, missed street estimates on the back of that update. 8% lower is where Oberoi Realty is closing for the day. Aavas Financiers, however, on the back of a bullish brokerage note coming in from Citi, wherein they've maintained a buy rating, target price of 2,170 rupees. On the back of that note, Aavas Financiers managed to hold up its own 2% uptick coming in on Aavas on the back of a sideways market like this. Overall, if you take a look at some sectoral gainers and losers in today's trade, all sectors have ended in the red. At one point, you did have the FMCG sector holding up in the green, but nonetheless, that has also slipped towards the red. Realty is your biggest loser, obviously dragged by Oberoi Realty, followed by Energy, PSU Banks, Auto, Nifty Bank, Pharma, IT, Metal, FMCG. This is your pecking order from most to the least sectoral losers in today's trading session. But that's how we are shutting shop for the day. A 290-point cut coming in on the Nifty above the 23,000 mark for now. Let's hope for a better trading session tomorrow.